I'm not going to lie. Based on what we saw in this video, and we're going to replay the video here, I'm surprised the judge came back with this verdict when it comes to Keffe D and this fight he got into in jail. But we're going to see what the judge decided. Y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments in the chat.
It is video our 8 News Now investigators showed you first. Now a jury is deliberating whether or not the man accused of orchestrating the murder of Tupac Shakur acted in self-defense in this jail fight.
All right, hold on. We got to rewind this back because I want to play the video. I would play it in slow motion, but I'm just going to pause it. So you see a guard with Keffe D. You see the alleged victim walking towards him.
Our 8 News Now investigators.
Man, I don't know, y'all. It looks like Keffe D was minding his own business.
It is video our 8 News Now investigators showed you first. Now a jury is deliberating whether or not the man accused of orchestrating the murder.
One more time.
It is video our 8 News Now investigators showed you first. Now a jury is deliberating whether or not the man accused of orchestrating the murder of Tupac Shakur acted in self-defense in this jail fight.
Dang, man.
Dwayne Keffe D. Davis on trial for that fight that took place last December.
So it's breaking news here at 5. The jury has reached a verdict. 8 News Now, the only TV station in the courtroom, and investigator David Charnes is live from the Regional Justice Center. And boy, David, that was fast.
Super fast, Denise. This all started at 9 this morning. They deliberated for 90 minutes, finding Dwayne Keffe D. Davis guilty for the video you just...
Dang! They found him guilty. It's all about the timing. It looks like Keffe D raises his hands up first. Again, we watched the video a couple times. Y'all let me know if they got it right on this one. Tough, man.
For 90 minutes, finding Dwayne Keffe D. Davis guilty for the video you just saw for that jail fight. Remember, this is the same man that prosecutors say orchestrated the 1996 murder of Tupac Shakur, but you wouldn't have known that sitting in court today. That name Tupac was not mentioned once. Let's show you more of that video from that day in December. Prosecutors say it shows Davis and that other inmate tackling each other inside the Clark County
I don't know about this one, y'all.
Tussle lasting about 30 seconds before officers pulled them apart. Now, in court today, prosecutors played jail calls where Davis says that he got his expletive, he told a family member. He also said, quote, "I let him know you can't expletive with me, little man." Now you can fill in what expletives were used there. Davis's attorney said that his client was attacked. Now, trying to sway the jury that he acted in self-defense when that other inmate came at him.
That's what it looked like to me.
Believed he was in imminent danger when he made that turn, saw that guy in the corner that said, "What's up?" and he's coming at him.
He knows he did wrong.
Oh.
You haven't had a single shred of evidence to believe that Mr. Davis believed when he engaged in that confrontation that he was engaging in self-defense.
Chill out, Mark.
And ultimately, the jury bought the second soundbite there, that this was not self-defense. Davis's attorney had also tried to pin some of this on Metro, questioning why two men charged with murder were allowed to get so close to each other in a room like that. Now, this is a pretty serious felony, battery by prisoner. It carries a sentence of 1 to 20 years. Ultimately, it is now
1 to 20 years. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine that he'd get 20 just because they were fighting, but y'all see how this system works? Stay out, stay out, stay out, stay out of the system, stay out of the system.
Battery by prisoner. It carries a sentence of 1 to 20 years. Ultimately, it is now up to the judge in this case to sentence Davis. And again, this has nothing to do with the Tupac case. That sentencing is set for later next month. We are live at the Regional Justice Center in downtown Las Vegas, and I'm David Charnes, 8 News Now.
And all right, shout out to David. Let's see what else they have to say here.
Police arrested Davis in 2023. Now, he's remained in jail ever since. A trial for the murder charge in the Tupac Shakur case is not scheduled to begin until next spring.
Yeah, I think the reason that there's such a huge gap from the 1 to 20 is because it depends on, was there a weapon used? Who was the aggressor? What happened in between them fighting and stopping? Like, there's so many... there's so many things that could fall under that 1 to 20 year gap. Insane. All right, let's get into the verdict being read from the judge. Again, this just seems like kind of BS in this case. Why was that inmate there in the first place? And if Keffe D knew what he was in there for, wouldn't you think his guard already would have been up? Either way, here we go. Let me skip ahead a little bit. You got Keffe D walking out in his pastor suit. And I thought his attorney did a good job.
That's everyone, Your Honor.
Thank you. Please be seated. Do the parties stipulate to the presence of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Has the jury elected a foreperson? That's Mr. Medina. All right, thank you. Have the jurors reached a verdict?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do we have the verdict?
That's crazy they found him guilty.
Thank you. Court will now read the verdict out loud.
District Court, Clark County, Nevada. The State of Nevada Plaintiff versus Dwayne Keith Davis Defendant. Case number C25389079-2, Department 4. Verdict. We, the jury in the above entitled case, find the defendant, Dwayne Davis, as follows. Count 1, battery by prisoner. Guilty of battery by prisoner.
Dang.
We, the jury in the above entitled case, find the defendant, Dwayne Davis, as follows. Count 2, challenge to fight. Guilty of challenge to fight. Dated this 9th day, April 2025, signed by Ronnie Medina, foreperson. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is this your verdict as read? So say you one, so say you all.
Yes. All right, thank you. The clerk will now record the verdict in the minutes of the court. Does either party wish to have the jury polled?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen.
How much time do y'all think he's going to
for
get?
your service today. You are now released from your admonishment. You can speak to anyone about anything that has happened in the courtroom, including what has taken place in the jury deliberation room. I will make myself available to answer any questions you might have. You can go back into the jury deliberation room, even the alternates as well. Thank you.
All rise for the presence of the jury.
He said, man, this is a guy who loves to talk, though. I'm sure some of y'all have seen some of the interviews we talked about that Keffe D has done. He wrote a book. It's a guy that doesn't know how to shut up, to be honest. He needs to get 20 with his turtle self. Dang. Hey, y'all leave that man alone. He was just defending himself. Dang. Y'all are brutal.
Thank you. You can be seated. So the defendant is still going to continue to be remanded into custody on this case. The sentencing date will be, let's see, May 27th at 9 a.m. Does that
May
work for your
27th.
schedule?
Okay.
It does, Judge. I would request that the order be remanded without bail at this point.
Will be remanded without bail. Mr. Arnold.
Check that thing.
Yes, take your time.
Look at him, look at this lawyer. He said, for real? He said, hey, talk to me. His lawyer said, hold on, shut up. Yo, what's going on, man? Thought you said I was gonna get bail. Who you texting? Why you asking her about lunch? Yo, somebody help me. Dang.
May 27th?
Yes.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you. So then the matter will be referred to the Department of Parole and Probation for a pre-sentence investigation report and set for sentencing on May 27th at 9 a.m. Thank you. Have a great day.
His lawyer said, man, I got tea time. Go get yourself back in there and stay out of trouble.
Talk to the jury, if you let them know we're willing to talk to them, only if they want to talk, and then we'll wait around for a few minutes to see if they want.
His lawyer's ready to go.
Can we have the IT switch the microphone back for the next trial?
He was trying. Yo, that lawyer does not care, man. Look at Keffe D. Dang, that's tough.
I'll just go grab the laptop so you can take that.
Sure.
Thank you.
And he got to change out of his suit and everything. Well, y'all let me know what you think in the comments in the chat. Did they get it right on this one? Tough position to be in. I mean, there's really no way you can win in this unless you just put your hands behind your back. But even that can see as aggressive depending on where you come from. So let me know what y'all think in the comments in the chat.